Manager Red Sox gets together with Bob Gibson, his starter, in this decisive 7th game. Jim Toomey, the Cardinal publicity director, is on hand early, and so is the great Stan Musial, now the St. Louis Cardinals general manager. Boston pins all its hopes on Jim Lonborg, who will pitch with only 2 days' rest in the head-and-head duel of the two pitching aces. In the Cardinals' third, Dal Maxfield opens with a smash off the center field wall. And Maxfield sprints into third with a triple. After 2 outs, Flood is up, with Maxfield still on third. Lonborg pitches, Curt lines a single to center, and Maxfield scores the game's first run. On the next pitch, Roger Maris grounds towards first, and the ball gets past Scott for a single to right field. And Flood races around to third. With Cepeda at bat, Lonborg breaks a wild pitch into the dirt, and Flood scores. In the Boston fourth, with 2 out, Bob Gibson still hasn't allowed a hit, and he fans Harrelson. It's his 7th strikeout. Newsmen from all over the country and even from overseas are here for the World Series. With 1 away in the 5th, Gibson hammers a long drive to center. The ball lands on a ledge just to the right of the flagpole. It's a home run. Homers aren't unique for Bob, but this is his first in the World Series. St. Louis scores again in the inning and leads 4-0. George Scott leads off in the Red Sox 5th. Scott leans into one and crashes the ball off the wall in center. As it caroms away, George goes into third with a triple. But Javier's relay throw is wild, and Scott scores. It's the first hit as well as the first run for Boston. With Shannon and McCarver on base in the Cardinals' 6th, Santiago is warming up in the bullpen. Julian Javier comes up with none out. Lonborg bears down, but Javier slams one to left. It's a home run, and Yastrzemski just watches. It's the 13th home run in the series by both clubs, and this one is a crusher. McCarver and Shannon score ahead of Javier in a joyous parade that gives St. Louis a commanding 7-1 margin. Javier gets a big reception from his mates. In the Cardinals' 9th, Lou Brock is in there again for his 7th stolen base of the series, a new record. Carl Yastrzemski leads off for the Red Sox in the 9th and gets a standing ovation. Gibson has a 2-hitter and a 7-2 lead as he faces Yastrzemski. Carl smashes a single to right field. That brings Ken Harrelson to the plate. Gibson delivers, and Harrelson hits a grounder to short. It's Maxfield to Javier to Cepeda, a double play. Now, 1 out from victory, Gibson makes a supreme effort, and Scott strikes out. The Cardinals win. They're the new world champions. And Bob Gibson, with his 3rd victory, has brought them through in the decisive 7th game, even as he did in 1964 against the New York Yankees. It was another spectacular series, with the Red Sox fighting their way back after being down 3-1, with records shattered and glittering heroes on both sides to underline once again that for sheer drama and thrills, the World Series is unmatched anywhere on the sports scene.
Bring on the cheer.